Hey everyone, it's me, Yami Jane. As you can see, the title says it all. Being the youngest child sucks. Okay, there are so many things. There's five things that I want to take out of my chest because for the past years, I think once is enough. But when people just keep on continuing saying it, doing it, and doing it, and doing it, I guess I kind of get really tired of it. I'm just absolutely had enough, and I just want to really to express it. I just made a few notes what I wanted to say. Oh, bullet points, 5 points I want to call out. Okay, number one is expectations. If you're the youngest child or an only child and you go to church or whatnot and your mom's got really good friends that known for over the years, and because they've known you for so many years, they don't see you as an adult, which is really annoying, and they still think you're a child, which is so annoying. It's just once is fine, but if they just continue and see me that way over and over, it just gets so tiring. It just bores me and just pisses me off. So okay, when I refer to expectation, they expect you to be holy or look this angel that doesn't do anything wrong. Someone that is stupid enough that's retarded, like they don't know nothing. No worries. Okay. The expectation they give you is like, oh, behave yourself. Oh, listen to your mom. I do listen to my mom to a certain extent, but it doesn't mean that I have to be all the time to my mom. Like, no, it's just this life is not like that, guys. Yes, you can obey your mom. I'm not saying I only think that's the only way. Yes, I respect my mom because that's how it is. You have to respect your mom to have a good life. But does it mean I have to be on my mom on everything that she does, everything I do, I have to be on my mom? No. There's things that I have to do on my own. So yeah. So the expectation I think is also the professional ways. They when I first went to college, when I first started doing performing arts, a lot of my mom's friends were against it. They said no, you should be a secretary. It's more money and blah 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 blah. This is for those friends. I'm sorry that I'm not. I don't have the expectation that you want me to be, because at the end of the day, it's not you that is studying in a college or is in college or in university or doing a job that you want to do. It's not you. It's my life. I can imagine there's a lot of people. There's a lot of young teenagers, young adults, and people that are around my age are doing a lot of things that they love to do, but there's always this people that always just have this expectation. Your parents, friends, they have this major expectation, which is that, oh, you should be like this, oh, you should be just like your brother. Why? I am not my brother. I am not my sister. I am myself. So I don't understand why people just have this stupid expectation about me, and it's really tiring, if I be honest. It is so tiring. Just had enough. Like, I literally just had enough. I think this nonsense has to stop. I mean, like, it really has to, because I am on that limit to tell them I am not my siblings. I am not my mom, if you want me to be my mom. But at the end of the day, my mom is my mom, my siblings my siblings, my friends is my friends. I am just myself. I'm not talkative like my mom is, because I know my mom is very friendly and very talkative, and whereas I am the more isolate, I mostly isolate myself from people. That is me. I don't need you to tell me be like your mom, because that's not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. This is what is called life itself. Human beings that is being formed every day. Their personality is formed. They Some of them are left-handed like me. Am I right-handed like my mom? No, I'm not. I'm just left-handed. I was born as a left-handed, born on the few days up before my mom's birthday, She's on the 19th. I'm on the 17th. Um, I guess my personality is more the shy person because I don't like to talk to people around me because that's me. Am I quiet? Yes, I am. I can be quiet. Do I like animals? Yes, I do. Do I knit? Do I cook? I don't knit. I don't sew. But I do try my best in cooking, but I don't cook like my mum. Do I go to church every Sunday? Yes. When my mum tells me to, no. I do it on my own terms. I do it on myself. I don't do it because my mum told me to go to church or go behind my mum and just go to church just because she's going to. I'm going to because people are just expectation. At the end of the day, I'm a 26-year-old person that is doing things on their own. Yeah, I'm finding jobs on my own. I am not reliant on my mum. This is what annoys me, that people expect me to be on my mum's case, being reliant just on my mum. I don't rely on my mum. I used to rely on her because that's obviously, if you're a teenager, obviously you don't know about life. You have to rely on your parents just to give, so that the parents can give you advice and stuff. But because that's past. Did my mum chosen the performing arts course for me? No, I did it on my own at the age of 18, which I didn't know nothing about. I knew what acting was, but I thought it's just acting. But then I learned it's acting, dance, and singing, which was singing was a bit of my weakness. Did I learn from it? Yes, I did. Was it scary at first time? Yes, it was, because you wasn't used to many things. I got now. I want myself for a university. Did I go through? No. Was I sad? No, I wasn't sad. But I can get myself a job that is related to acting and to things, so I can pursue my own way to get in to the industry. Okay, so expectation from people is, for me, is a no-no. Guys, you need to stop. I mean, like, I dearly do like my mom's friends and family and whatnot, but does it mean that I have to listen to everything they tell me just because they don't like it what I do? They don't like me singing on my own or walking to church on my own to this and that. At the end of the day, that's how it is. Church is church. Church, the word church, people always expect me to go with my mom. My mom goes in the morning because she goes into Spanish. I go after her because I go to the English one. Because for me, it's easy to understand what's going on. What's the deal? It's very annoying when people just expect you to say, "Oh, but you live with your parents. I mean, like, your mom should be with you. Like, you should be with your mom 24 hours." Dude, that is so annoying. Next time, I don't want to respond back because sometimes it's like, today I didn't have transport, so I had to walk. Was it a bad thing? No. And obviously it's part of the church because we have different churches. It's the same congregation, but it's all spread it out because there's a lot of people. So the expectation, they expect me to be with my mom 24 hours and blah, 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 blah. Okay. The thing is, it's not as I really like to say, it's not as if I ask my mom, take me to college. Mom, come with me. Mom, Bob. The only day I asked my mom to come with me was for my audition to Bath because I don't know my way in Bath. It was the first time I went there. My mom kind of knew, but she didn't know either, so we went together. That was like once in a while you can ask your parents if they want to come for auditions, to be at least accompanied. Was it a bad thing? No, it wasn't. It was alright. After we just had a nice little stroll in Bath and took some few pictures and uploaded on my other Facebook, my old Facebook. That was it. And people don't understand. It's once in a while. It's not 24 hours. It's not every day. My mom doesn't come with me to college because at the end of the day, I'm a big woman. I can take care of myself. Can I do my own shopping? Yes, I can. I mean, like, it's so annoying when people just tell you, oh, but you should be doing your shopping should be with your mom. No, it isn't. I'm sorry. It's like my mom literally once in a while she'll buy me stuff, so I'll tell her off because she shouldn't be wasting her money. She should be like going traveling. So mom, go travel. She travels on her own. She can take care of herself as well. I'm not gonna lie, but also I always she always call me or I call her to see how she is or if she's okay and this and that or how's the trip, blah blah blah. We do communicate in those terms. So yeah, expectation, guys, that needs to stop because it's really annoying. Okay, 2, being treated like a child. How I loathe this. This is the most thing I hate the most. Through friends and family, like friends, well, mainly friends of my mom, always treat me as a child. They still see me as a child. I mean, my mom and I, we went for I think it was like anniversary. Someone was a couple that was celebrated friends of my mom celebrated their 25th anniversary of their wedding. It's like they were redoing their vows again just to continue more years to pass. So yeah, as we were there, obviously because they're all Christians and there are some Christians that like to party. Don't get me wrong. It's not my problem who parties. Yeah, I'm not a party person. I'm only there for food. That's me. That is the honest truth. I don't go partying. I don't go clubbing. That's me. Did I want to club it? Yes, I did. Did I like it? No, I did not. So the things what I'm trying to say, what I hate is people think I'm a child. I say, oh, you shouldn't go to those places. Why? Oh, but because you're this daughter and this and that, it's not your problem. Because at the end of the day, you experience the good and the bad. That is the honest truth. That is life. Life itself. Have I tried weed? Have I tried alcohol? Had I had sex? Did I lose my virginity? That's you to decide. I did drink. I smoked some weed before. Well, once I smoked weed. Did I like it? No, I did not. It was disgusting. Cigarettes are awful as well. I'm not gonna lie, when you get drunk, I never experienced being drunk. So when I experienced the curiosity, what's being drunk like? Wow, very embarrassing. Really, really extremely embarrassing. So what I hate is that not because I'm childish, that's because they know me for so many years, they still see me as a child. They still see me that little girl they once knew in church or that once before they've been known for years. Oh, I haven't finished off what happened to the party. Well, as they were drinking and partying and music, non-Christian music, well, whatever. Only thing is, I hate salsa. That's the only thing I hate. And the next day, my mom just commented, oh, we went to this party because they were celebrating and this friend and this and that. They were partying. And who was that? I was, oh, I took my daughter because they invited my daughter as well. I was like, and the friend said, your daughter shouldn't be there. And she's like, what do you mean? It's like, oh, but it's wrong because this and that, and she's a child. I am not a fucking child. Excuse my language. Don't get me wrong. don't think this is what annoys me. People think I'm some angel. I am no angel. I'm just a human being. There's no such thing as someone's being angelic, someone's being a devilish, or someone who is a saint. It doesn't exist. I'm sorry, it does not exist in my dictionary. All I know that we are human beings. That is all. It has to stop. I mean, like, I can imagine there's a lot of people who has their own kids. There must be in their 20s, there must be at least they're going to be soon they will be in their 20s, or they're going to be in the 30s, or they might be in the 40s, but they're still being treated like a child. That shit needs to stop. It really needs to stop because it is grinding my gears. Do you get me? It grinds my gears, and this needs to stop. Like, it doesn't make sense. I mean, like, if you want to see me as a child, fair enough. But the only thing I must ask, stop treating me like a child, because it's really annoying. It's like, it appalls me. It's like me treating my nephews in the future like a child. It's not gonna happen. I mean, like, when my nephew become in their 20s, I have to treat him like an adult, because that's the honest truth. Okay, so that's done and dusted. Got off my chest. So yeah. Okay, this is what bothers me the most. I mean, like, when when you just choose a course or a semester, or whatever you choose for your future profession, is called, and their friends or friends, mainly parents' friends, always comes up and just ruin and just talk, 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 talk. All they do is talk. Too much talks. So it's called too much suggestions. Okay, what I mean suggestions. Suggestions, like, let's say, for example, I say, oh, I'm going to do to kill animals, or to be a vet. And these friends will say, oh no, that's too much. You can't handle it. Oh, why don't you do secretary? Why don't you do bus driving? Why don't you do doctors? Or why don't you be a dentist? Why so much suggestions? I mean, like, I don't understand. I don't understand. If you choose a profession, if I chose a profession, let me just put it this way: if you choose a profession, just do it. Don't listen to what everyone else wants. Everyone's suggestion, what they want to be, what they want you to be, because it's not them. They're not doing a course. They're not doing that semester. I mean, like, the hell. It's so annoying. I mean, like, I had to go through that shit for so long, and the shit still goes on. It's like, F that. F it. F it. Fuck it. I mean, when I first started the first time at the age of 18, when I'd chosen, I said to myself, I'm going to apply in secret. This is why I don't like to express myself what I wanted to be when I was a teenager, because they would start saying, no, that's not for you. How would you know? I mean, like, do you even know the person? I mean, do you know what their dreams are? I mean, I bet you don't. So, yeah. So, when I start doing it, before I even applied it, oh no, yeah, we went to a college in Edgware Station, which is in London, obviously, because I live here in England, where there's too many faces. They might know you, and they're just like a bunch of spies. It's pretty creepy, actually. So I was there, minding my own business, and this the course that was a summer course that helps you to get jobs, helps you to get into college. So because I got into to do work experience, which is pretty normal here in London, you do, if you're a teenager, you do work experience for 2 weeks. Do you get paid? Yes, you do. There was a course that used to get you paid like £30 per week, which was actually was £40, I think, which is pretty cool. Pretty awesome times. Anyway, so yeah, as I was there, they would say, we're going out. I was like, where are we going to? We're going to Edgware Station, we're going for trains. I'm not a big fan of trains. I don't like trains. So they paid it for me and stuff. We went to Edgware Station, and we went to this college called City and Westminster College, which is in Edgware Station, and, well, it's just like blocks in front of where the station is. It's not so far, but it's not even far. They rebuilt the building. It looks nice now. It used to be different. I don't like to explain the. I don't know how to describe how it used to look like. It looked like flats, but it is a college. So as I was there, I went there, normal. got to know the college, and I asked for people an acting course. I said, "Oh, you mean the performing arts?" I said, "Come with me." So we went to do the stairs, and we went to this place. I don't remember. I think it was in the where it used to be the lounge area where you have lunch and relaxed, I think. And there was this teacher. I remember her name is Suzanne. So she was my tutor in that time, the first tutor I had. So she asked me to apply and this and that, and she was like, "Oh, we'll send you a." I was like, "Here, there's an audition that's coming on this day, on this time, and blah 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 and blah blah blah." I was like, "Okay, cool." We went there. I wore some and said, "Oh, you have to wear comfy clothes because it's dance." I said, "It's fine." So yeah, on audition day, I remember we did a warm up dance, and then they gave us this little paper that is related to that acting. Did I go through? Yes, I got through, and my mum was wondering where I was because I didn't tell her, and says, "Where were you in this?" And I said, "Oh, I was in audition." She said, "What audition for college?" She was like, "Audition for college?" She said, "Yes, I'm doing performing arts." Was my mum really happy about it? No, she wasn't. She was like, "No, you should have chosen this and that. You should have chosen English and maths. It's always English and maths." I mean, like, you can't spend your life with English and maths. I mean, like, ugh, it's pretty boring. I mean, on French and this and that. I don't even like French, so why bother trying to force me into a language I don't even like? So, yeah, gone through. I started college in 2007. Yeah, it was 2007. Then I was there until 2008, and then because I didn't go through for the 2 years that was left, because you have to. It's only 1 year. Then the course is only 1 year at that time, and then when you finish that year, you have to re-audition for the higher diploma, which is because that's the first diploma, and you have to go through. If you get good grades, you have to go through for um, for the national diploma, which is 2 years more, makes 3 years. But I didn't go through, so yeah. Then I decided to apply for another college, which is in Hackney. Obviously, my mom was a bit applied late, but was it needed to go to audition? No, I didn't. I just went to talk to the teachers, and yeah, does it come to this day and this and that? There you go. So I quit college a bit late, a bit like I think it was at 2010 because I had personal issues. My mom didn't know what to do, so my mom recommended me, which is the only recommendation suggestion, is that why don't you go to a therapy of a good friend of my mom, good friend that is from church. Like, cool. That was the only suggestions. And I was there for a year and a half, I think. I feel really good, if I be honest. It was the best feeling ever. I mean, there's not so much suggestions, but there's some people just ask you too much suggestion. No, I think that course is not for you. They don't even know you. They just know you because oh, I'm your mum's friends. Yeah. But they just don't really know you. They just don't. They just saw you as, oh, she's just her daughter there. Yeah. So yeah, and I'm finishing college. Didn't go through any of the unis, but am I pissed? No, I'm kind of glad because I guess university is not for me. So I might apply for talent agencies or apply myself for JYP. So yeah. Okay, so that's done. So what's next on the list is rules, what you can't do, what you can do, what you can't do. Okay, this is one of them things which really annoys me. Like, okay, so friends and family, or friends, mainly friends. I don't know about family because obviously family, my mom's family live in Colombia. My dad's family live in USA, and they live also in Honduras, which is my dad's country, because I'm a half. I'm half two different countries. I'm also born here, so I also have a Spaniard blood, which is white people. So I do have white within me. So yeah. So okay. So what I mean by rules, what you can do, what you can't do, which is so tiring. It's just, it bores me to death hearing the same old thing from people. And what I need to say is that this needs to stop. I'm too old to hear these kind of rules. Okay, rules. Last year I got one of these. This shit. This is my shit. Yeah, it's my beautiful, beautiful 3DS. I'm super hyped because my good friend, is going to get me a One Piece Unlimited World Red, which I can't wait. Games I play. This is the kind of games I would play, my friends. I hope this is shown. Oh, snap! You can see. Yes, you can see what it says here. It's Super Street Fighter 4, which most people will say, oh, your daughter's not allowed to play that because it's from the devil. Have you ever seen me just say, oh, let me punch someone and punch punch them to death, or be psychotically crazy? That never happened to me in my life. I have grew up with Walt Disney. I have grew up with Tom and Jerry. I have grew up with some of the anime. I have least watched Pokemon when I was younger. I mean, I have played Super Mario when I was younger. I knew what Street Fighter is about because I grew up with Street Fighter. Because I remember when I was younger, about 5, 4, my brother and his friend used to. They both called Andrew. My friend's called Andrew. My brother's called Andrew, but we call him Andy. His friend Andrew used to live across the road. I think he still lives there. I don't know. But he used to come to spend time to play some games with my brother downstairs, where my mum's bedroom is. Where they used to have a TV, big massive TV, and just to connect the console, the old school Nintendo. As I can remember, I used to enjoy looking Street Fighter, how they used to play it. On and on. They used to go at it. Ryu versus Chun-Li, Ken versus Ryu. Like, those kind of games were awesome. They were my shit in that time. Okay, when I became 10, I remember as a child and friends of my mom saying, what does your child likes to watch? It's like, oh, she likes to watch Tom and Jerry, she likes to watch the Powerpuff Girls, she loves to watch the Power Rangers, oh yeah, she likes Batman, yeah, she likes Spider-Man, she likes DC, she likes Marvel, and what else does she like? Yeah, she likes Street Fighter, Super Mario, and Walt Disney, and all that. And she said, oh, your child is not allowed to watch this. She's like, why? Because watch this video and tell her that she's not allowed to watch those things anymore. Okay, do you know how many tears I shed when my mom threw away all my videos, every single videos? This included my favorite all-time video called All Dogs Go to Heaven. Do you know how much I suffered when my mom had to throw away just because to listen to her friends just saying, "Oh, that's not for her. She shouldn't be watching it. It's bad for her. It's gonna wreck her life." Wow, wow. And do you know what's the funny thing is? When I was at around like 12 or 11, we went over a friend's house, or some of the friends that recommended my mom, not telling me I shouldn't watch those kind of things on TV. And when we went over there, she has a child or children. They were watching all sorts of cartoons that I was not allowed to watch. I'm like, who are you to tell me what to watch, what not to watch, where you're not telling your child that? Very mysterious. I found that really mysterious. I had to suffer a lot. So the only way I was able to watch TV that is not cartoon is to watch telenovelas. And then that was ruined because same friends or my mom said, oh, but your daughter's not allowed to watch telenovelas. It's got too much lies, too much sex, too much this, too much that. And her children still watch that shit too. So why can't you just educate your child not to watch it? And don't just tell other friends of your friends telling them, oh, your child's not going to watch that. Oh my god, that's so bad. It doesn't make sense. It really does not make sense. What to play, what not to play. Wow. I mean, like, wow. I mean, just... And my mom is shocking. It's just, and she's like, she never seen me, even though I have played last year. She was like, what is this, so much war games that you're playing? This is not war game, Mum. It's just One Piece. I got the One Piece Pirate Warriors last year, like, for £20. Pretty a lot, but... And it wasn't 40. I mean, it went down to 20. I was like, oh, yes. It's mine. Was it a worth game to play? Yes, it was. I played the whole shit. I played from the beginning to the end. And it was awesome. It was an awesome experience. Like, oh my god, the story goes, ah, yes, Luffy is Jinbei. Jinbei is awesome. Yeah. Jinbei is freaking badass. If you play Jinbei on Pirate Warriors, it's amazing. So what I'm getting at to, like, I had to suffer. I wasn't allowed to watch anime at one point. I wasn't allowed to watch anything on TV that is related to animation. That's how bad it was. The only way to watch is just simply related to the Bible, like kiddies Bible thing, animation, which was just watch the same old thing over and over, just to make them proud somehow. So as soon as I was 18, I was like, F it. I'm going to watch what I always loved watching. I started out with Sailor Moon. Japanese. I'm like, boom, boom. Until today, I watch One Piece, guys. Am I corrupted? No, I'm not. Why do I get hyped? Yes, I do. Because that's how I feel. I am not anyone else. Everyone is different. You cannot expect someone, you cannot give rules, someone that is not your child. I mean, like, once they get older, once they become their 20s, do parents be like, you're not allowed to watch that? Why? Oh, because it's from the devil and blah, blah, blah. My mom doesn't tell me what to watch, what not to watch. She just recommends me, why so much violence? She just asked me, why so much violence? And Mom, that's life. That's why I like One Piece, because it relates to everything that is going on right now. Racism, war, this, that. Yes, someone might have horn, but that's it means nothing. It's just the way just people just interpreted someone as evil, someone that is rotten inside. How is interpreted, like the inside, through the inside, not the outside, but the inside. That's how I think. So that's how I feel. I mean, I don't understand why the rules, if you don't rules, just the only rules is in the Bible. Don't give rules that is unrelated to the Bible. Sometimes it's like doesn't make sense. So the last thing of all, which I want, is things I want to say. The things I want to say is that I am happy in being me. If people want me to wear makeup, that's never gonna happen, because I only going to wear makeup when it's like special occasions. That is all. Do I pluck my eyebrows? Yes, I do. Wearing skirts once in a while, not every time. Also, the only other things I want to say, once your child becomes in their 20s and they're doing things on their own, then you understand what I mean, like what I'm going through. Our mama was pretty shocked. It's like, What do you mean? She nearly told you off. Is that no, because she didn't like me seeing you on my own. It's like, oh, okay. That was she found us that pretty amusing. So, but what do you mean? It's like, cause I guess because she's so known me as a child from childhood. That's why she's a bit. I shouldn't be on my own. I should be with my mom 24 hours. Like this, pretty annoying. I was like, oh yeah, that's why. Yeah. My mom's like, she doesn't really care. Things I would say. People also ask me, why don't you give your mom a present? My mom doesn't like presents. And that's the honest truth. Mom, I always my mom, what do you want for Christmas? Mom, what do you want for your birthday? Mom, what do you want for Mother's Day? Oh, I don't want nothing. I want just my children to be united with me. I just want, all I want is that my children love me. That is all. Do we give love my mom? Yes, we give her love. Because that's our mother. She's our only person in this world that we have. I mean, yes, we do have a dad, but my dad lives far away. He lives in Belgium, whereas my mom lives in London. So, I think that's all. My list is nearly done, or is done. So, yeah. So, guys, if you have this kind of related problem, if you're younger, if you're an only child, if you're a child, at least that you go to church, you used to go to church somehow with your mom and whatnot, and you still go to church or may not go to church, doesn't matter, and you got your mom's parents' friends, your mom's or your dad's or your parents' friends, and they have these stupid rules, expectations, things that you should not do, things that too much suggestions they give you. Like, I'm sorry, but for some, if you're a teenager, that's fine. But if you're like over 19, we are too old for that shit, you know. We do have two arms, we have two hands, and we have 2 feet. So we don't rely on our parents, and especially we do things on our own, because at the end of the day, our parents is not going to be here forever. One point my mom's going to die. When? I don't know. I really don't know when. So that's why I'm doing things on my own. So, and the only way to find myself how to survive. Not to say, Mom, cook this for me. Mom, make me socks. Mom, buy me this. Mom, do my hair. Mom, brush my teeth. Mom, shave my panani. No. No. No, 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 no. We do things on our own. We don't rely on our parents anymore. Mom, take me to college. Shit ain't gonna happen, guys, because my mom's like, shh, cook it. I'm going somewhere else. That's the honest truth. It's like, Mom, where are you going? I'm going this, and I'm going to my mom's. I'm going to her friend's house. I'm like, oh, okay. Does she say, come with me because I cannot trust you? No. She's like, I know you're gonna be at home, so yeah, that's cool. So I'll go. So my mom just left. That's the honest truth. My mother just left. She just left me on my own with the fishes. Oh yeah, I have fishes. Does my mom do things for the fishes? No, I do that shit now. It used to be my mom, but now it's passed to me to have responsibility. The only thing my mom says to me, now you are becoming responsible because you know have to go to church. It's like, of course. That's me. The only annoying thing is just people think I'm unresponsible because I'm not in with my mama. I am not here in church or wherever else I am. I'm not here to impress my mom. I'm not here to impress others. I'm sorry. I'm here in this planet to impress God. That is the only person I can say. Yes, you can impress your parents, but not to the extent that have expectation that your parents have the expectation to do this, to do that. No. No. I'm sorry. It's just, it ain't gonna happen, guys. It's just, that's how it is. It's life. I mean, like, I'm surprised that my mom's friends never said that to my brother. mainly because he's a guy. Or my sister, who was a little bit older, when she came here to England at the age of 17, whereas my other oldest brother came at 18. They both came together. I'm surprised they never said, Sonia, why don't you do this? Sonia, why don't you do that? Sonia, why don't you be a chef? I guess my sister's like, fuck that, I am not doing that. I'm going to be an accountant because I like math. Or maths, which is math in USA, maths in England. Yeah. So, yeah. Whereas a lot of people's like, what about your older brother? What are you going to be? I'm going to be a fashion designer. He did graduated that as a fashion designer. Didn't work out for him. Now he's doing something else. He's pretty successful now, so yeah. My other brother, did people say, hey, do this, do that, be a secretary, be a businessman? My brother's like, fuck it, I am not going to be a secretary just sitting around doing nothing. Whereas he's more the active type, like being fit. So he is like, he graduated, I don't think he didn't even graduate. He never went to university, never went to college. He only left school, like secondary school, and he started working. Did anyone else? I never had any friends of my mom saying to my brother, oh, but your son should do this, or your son should do that. Never! It's always me. Always the youngest one has to be, oh, but your daughter would be this. Oh, no. Parents, avoid that shit, because it is really, you don't understand. When it comes to youngest, it suffers the most. Middle suffer too, but the youngest suffered the most, mainly because it's being treated like a child, not treated like a person. It's very tiring. It really is very tiring. It needs to stop. It's just not right. I mean, if they're in their 20s, at least you learn to let them go and do things on their own instead of parents and these friends just suggesting that your son or your daughter has to be with you guys the rest of their life. That's making them miserable. Well, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I mean, like, I wasn't close when I was younger. I was close at one point with my mom, but when it came to my teens, I began to isolate from my parents, because at one point, when you're a kid, like, let's say, like, from babyhood, from the day you're born until you're like 10 or 11, and once you become like 13, it's like this. It's like you're letting go, and your parents are like, no, but you still, until you're 18, you're like this. You're like here, and your parents are like this. Once you're in your 20s, you're like all the way out. Because you know the way of life, you have done a lot of mistakes, and obviously shit goes down. So parents' friends, or mother's friends, or dad's friends, you need to stop, because you don't understand. The reason why I don't like to say it, because I hate to express it. I think I have to express it through here, camera. The whole world to see. It's very annoying. Very annoying. It's so humiliating at times. You don't understand how it feels to be the youngest. It sucks. It really sucks. Sometimes you wish you were like the middle child of before the youngest child. I mean, it's too much expectation. It's a bit much. It just needs to stop. So guys, remember okay, so that is all I wanted to say. It was a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be, I think. Don't know how to calculate, but yeah. So guys, all my precious YouTubers, if you're related to this problem, you can comment and express yourself how you feel about this, because sometimes it's not on. It's very annoying. I'm easily annoyed, like most people, but usually just bite my tongue and not say it, because sometimes they feel a bit offended when I say something. In other words, I can be a bit harsh, but I just don't want to say it. I just keeping my mouth shut. So the thing is, remember to comment, to subscribe my channel, like the video, share it. Share it everywhere. Yes, it would be very helpful if you do. Also, follow me on Twitter. You can ask me anything, and if you want to express about this issue, 5 points that I pointed out, please do, because it also would be very helpful for me to progress more on my YouTube channel. So yeah, guys, thank you guys. I love you all. I really do, from all my heart. So if you guys are like my K-pop, J-pop, or Thai pop, or let's say like Asian music type fans, anime/manga fans, and also video game fans too, cosplayers fans, would be awesome. Yeah, Christian fans, performing arts fans, if you're all related to this problem, you're all welcome. I love you all. Nah. So yeah. So guys, I am here to not only make people happy, but help them to express themselves. Whatever's bottling up inside of you, you can also just comment down below. And whatever issues you have, I'm welcome to read them. It'll be nice to see that I'm not the only person in this world with that kind of problem. So yeah. Okay, annyeong everyone, and salang he. Salang he.